Hello, we are Group 1. I'm Won. We are going to present conducting a CSR audit of CEM. Let's start the presentation. Here is our presentation content. Let's introduce background of CEM first. The full name of CEM is
Companhia de Eletricidade de Macau.
CEM is a public utility company with the sole concession to transmit, distribute, and sell high, medium, and low voltage electricity in Macau. CEM owns power generation facility but transmitting electricity from mainland China majorly. The power network of CEM is almost entirely comprised of underground cables. The Macau electricity transmission network comprises 26 pyramid substations, 8 customer high-voltage switch stations, and a total length of 1,007.7 kilometers of 66 kV, 110 kV, and 220 kV high-voltage cables. The Macau electricity network is connected with China's southern power grid via two 110 kV cables and two 220 kV cables. The two 110 kV cables are connected to Gongbei Substation and Nanping Substation, while the two 220 kV cables are connected to Zhuhai Substation and Qingyuan Substation. The 11 kV medium voltage electricity transmission network comprises 44 customer switching stations and 1,514 customer substations, which turn 11 kV to 400 V connected by cables with total length of 2,352 kilometers. The low voltage transmission network is made up of 922 kilometers of cable, while the street lighting network comprises 577 kilometers of cable and about 11,303 street lights. Here are shareholders of CEM. Special Administrative Region own 8% of each share. Also, the Vice Chairman of Board of General Meeting is Municipal Affairs Bureau. The Chairman of Supervisory Board is Special Administration Region of Macau and represented by Paul Tse. From the perspective of shareholder and management structure of CEM, CEM is a public utility organization. Macau Public Utility Organization basically manage themselves and is responsible for their own profits and loss. Although public utility institutions are government structures, most of them are commercial in nature. Let me continue our presentation and start the analysis for CEM.
The company has a board of supervisors and internal audit office under the board of directors. The company's annual report is subject to an objective audit by an accounting firm. The 2018 financial statement of the Macau Power Company Limited show the company earned a loss, and it is summarized by KPMG account where the contents of the financial statement are considered with the content of the audited financial statement in all important respects. The Macau Power Company Limited has passed the following international standard certification: ISO 40001, OSIS 18001, ISO 9001, ISO 40064, ISO 20000. Those certifications have risk assessments and mandatory consideration to make sure that the companies minimize risk. The company has reached a consensus with the Macau SAR government on the service level standard to make sure the best service for customers, and is required to submit monthly report to the Macau SAR government. In 2018, the company is in full compliance with the regulations as always. In addition to the requirements of the franchise agreement, the company is also required to comply with all local regulations relating to environmental safety, service, and so on. The company has not committed any violation in 2018. The company has always actively fulfilled its social responsibility, such as the first social service plan in 2000, which was set up for elderly people living alone, vulnerable families and people with special needs. The electrical installation service, as well as the Macau Power Company Limited Ambassador Volunteer Team, established in 2004. The number of volunteers among them continues to rise every year. The company adheres to the concept of sustainable development in order to improve the environment, power supply security, and power technology development. Further plans for green energy limit the consumption of clean energy and hope to inject green power into construction of smart cities in Macau. In order to improve the service quality of the company built a smart grid. In the process of smart grid construction, Huawei has provided the company with a reliable, easy to expand, and easy to manage power communication transmission network. Instead, the security and reliability have been greatly improved to avoid the business innovations which may be brought by the old network. The isolation and self-recovery abilities of each business within the same network have been greatly improved, and the management and monitoring abilities of the network have been continuously improved. At evening on a Sunday in 2018, a dog died after an electricity charge by a street lamp. The company said it was an accident and it is an accidental, isolated situation, and it said that this incident can happen with any living creatures that become electrocuted. Should not take this isolated case to conclude that our network is unsafe. The company promises to abide by the following commitments: fair remuneration, offering a safe and sound working environment, creating the right conditions, have a chance to improve and update their knowledge, recognizes that human rights should be considered fundamental and universal, neither use trials or forced labor, and consent to such practices by a third party that may do business with the company. Promote the respect for equal opportunities and no discrimination, ensuring their right to working conditions that respect their individual dignity, protect employees from psychological violence, should not permit any behavior offending human dignity. All employees of the company can join the Association of Journalism Workers, which is an organization that speaks for employees and negotiates with the companies on behalf of the employees on various industrial issues. The company has set up an occupational safety and health committee, whose members regularly visit the facilities of company, inspect the working environments, and propose necessary changes. It provides a safe working environment for employees. The company and the universities of Macau conduct electrical engineering training courses again to enhance the professional knowledge of young engineers and supervisors to prepare them for the future business challenges and opportunities of the Macau Power Company Limited. The company creating the right conditions for professional improvement throughout employee their careers, and they can make the most professional training sessions promoted by the company to improve and update their knowledge and skills. The 2019 Vocational Skill Competitions for Intellectually Disabled Persons will enable their vocational skills to be further recognized by the general public and strive for their future employment opportunities in society. The company respects these disabled people, do not discriminate against them, and unite with other organizations to give them the opportunities to demonstrate their professional skills and increase their chances of future employment.
Hello, I'm Suyi. Now I'm going to continue with labor practice. In 2018, CEM counted a total of 727 employees, including permanent and temporary. Through the year, there were no significant variation in the staff headcount, except from June to August in the summer, when CEM receives several students which age above 16 from the University of Macau and other colleges. All staff in CEM can join the Association of CEM and SAAM Workers, which function as an employee voice when negotiating with the company on diverse employment issues, including wages, working hours, overtime payment, holiday or other benefits. The association pays attention to the needs of employees and their family at different levels, and actively carry out diverse activities and participate in social activities. One benefit included in all CEM employees' benefit package is a free electricity quota. In 2018, the free supply of electricity corresponds to more 0.1% of the total energy generated by CEM. Another main benefit of CEM employees is being eligible for a pension scheme to prepare for their future. It has in place the CEM Pension Fund for older employees and Provident Fund for the newly employed staff. Safety is a concern of the utmost importance in CEM. There was 4 non-fatal work accidents counted in 2018. After each and every work accident, a team led by a safety engineer will immediately initiate a deep investigation of the occurrence. When the investigation is completed, its results are disseminated
throughout the company for all staff's awareness and to foster better safety results in the future. In addition, CEM continued to organize regular management safety visits in 2018. The aim of these visits is for management to observe workers' working conditions and discuss safety topics directly and personally with the frontline staff. It also shows the care of staff's working conditions from management, as well as increase the attention paid by frontline employees to safety. As part of the preventive measure of occupational health, CEM has identified areas with high noise level that may harmful to the employees in the power station. They are demarcated and identified as ear protection zones with signal and notice. The employees working in these areas are compelled to wear hearing protection at all times and for extra precaution. They are monitored by CEM Occupational Health Service through regular audiometric tests. Human development also emphasized by CEM. Each year, CEM will award a number of scholarships to students with outstanding achievement in different educational institutions. For the summer internship program held every year, it will arrange college students to do internship in various departments of the company, so that everyone can learn and strengthen their practical work experience. In addition, CEM offers different trainings and courses to provide more learning platforms and opportunities for young people who are interested in the industry. We would like to give a scale of 4 of an overall analysis of labor practice.
Next part is about environment. The Cologne Power Station endeavors its best effort to improve and capacity of the treatment of the chemicals and oil wastewater effluents that are created during the routine activities. For this, CEM has in place 2 wastewater treatment plants. This ensures that all wastewater discharge comply with Macau legislation, in particular, the levels of segment parameters. The tables at the right shows the details. All recycled and non-recycled waste produced during daily operation are segregated and disposed properly. The recyclable waste like wood and electricity scrap is handled by contractors, who afterwards will reuse and recycle it according to their own needs. On the other hand, non-recycled waste, which includes medical waste for example, is incinerated in Macau hazardous waste treatment plant. Finally, non-recycled waste like organic waste is incinerated in Macau incineration. CEM was awarded the Greenhouse Gas Management System certification and is quantifying and calculating the greenhouse gas emissions every year according to the guidelines stated in the standard. CEM classified them according to its greenhouse gas particle scope category and measured the GHG as associated as the picture shows. CEM also monitored the emissions and density of nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, particulate matters, and other air pollutants that are produced during the power generation process on a real-time basis. All the emissions were significantly lower than the legal limit in 2018. CEM has been in talk with Macau government to replace the inefficient generators with eco-friendly and efficient natural gas generating units. The new unit will greatly improve local power generation capacity, and carbon emissions will be reduced by 50%. Smart city development is one of the key goals set out in 5 years development plan of Macau SAR. One key component is using smart streetlights to connect environment information. Global warming is becoming more and more serious. Countries over the world are strongly promoting the use of electric vehicles. CEM continue to support Macau CAR government green commuting policy by adding electric vehicle quick charging station to 50 parking spaces in Macau, Taipa, Cologne, and artificial islands of Hong Kong Zhuhai Macau Bridge. In order to satisfy appeals of reduced road excavation, improving traffic conditions, and efficient use of underground place, building underground common service tunnel for cable, optical fiber as well as communication cables is an effective solution. CEM is now in discussion with the government on its part in the project. There is a video for your reference.
澳电根植澳门逾45年，一直支持特区政府的发展政策，立足当下，放眼未来。基于国家“十三五”规划、“一带一路”及大湾区发展战略，以及澳门特区政府的智慧城市规划，澳电将以智慧能源及可持续发展作为未来中长期发展方向。澳电与特区政府保持磋商，计划将旧式低效的发电机组更换成更环保高效的天然气机组。新机组可大大提升本地发电能力、重要用户负荷的供电安全保障能力，以及紧急情況時的供電恢復能力。
新發電機組設施都提展係高效能、低成本同埋低排放，將會係一座新型嘅智慧電廠。新發電機組使用天然氣發電，碳排放會減少50%。配合澳門特區政府打造低碳綠色嘅智慧城市，加上南方電網第3條220 kV 聯網通道，將會大大提升澳門供電嘅穩定性。
智慧城市建设为澳门特区5年发展规划中的重要目标之一。利用智慧街灯收集环境资讯，是智慧城市建设中的重要组成部分。澳电作为负责管理街灯的公共事业机构，配合特区政府要求，将于明年初在高原街、高美士街、澳大横琴校区、友谊大马路完成装置测试智慧街灯。为满足城市发展需求及有效利用地下空间，减少因道路开挖造成的交通压力，建设综合电缆、供排水管道、光纤及通信电缆等设施的地下共同管道，是其中一个有效的解决方案。澳电作为本澳主要公用事业机构之一，希望可以与各界携手，推动及支持有关基建项目的发展。配合特区政府的绿色出行政策，澳电积极拓展电动车充电网络。至目前，充电站的网络已涵盖近60%的公共停车场。澳电今年将首次于5条街道及继续于11个公共停车场增设50个快速充电站。澳电亦多次举办电动车试驾活动，鼓励公众加入绿色驾驶行列。
As redes inteligentes de eletricidade, conhecidas pelo termo Smart Grid, são sistemas modernos que fornecem energia de uma forma altamente eficiente e segura, permitindo a diminuição de emissões de carbono, sendo mais rentável, e cuja energia pode ser mais facilmente compartilhada. Com um desenvolvimento sustentável, podemos atender às necessidades de hoje e, ao mesmo tempo, garantir as vidas de futuras gerações.
我们深信，澳门未来发展将继续得益于祖国的全力支持，澳电将与澳门与祖国共同进步，共享繁荣。
CEM will ensure that the demolitions of Macau's power plants comply with relevant statutory environmental requirements. Some mitigation measures will be implemented to reduce the impact of the project on the public and the environment, such as use dump truck with cover, set noise barrier or cover frame, and cover the machine with noise insulating coat. Let me talk about the fair operating practice. Integrity is one of CEM's code of ethics. The code of integrity includes forbiddance of corruption and subordination. The employee who holds the company's competitive information in the market cannot disclose it to a third party. I mentioned that relationship with customers and suppliers should be fair and equitable. We need electricity every day. CEM is an important enterprise providing essential goods for the public. It allocates price to different customers according to customer demand. They are divided into 3 charges. For example, some social assistance program families can enjoy lower prices. According to the report's 2018 CEM annual report, Macau's electricity price is at an average level compared to the other cities. This shows that the company is treating every customer fairly. CEM handle customer issues well, so there is no negative customer problem showed on newspaper or internet. For customers, the general problems is about service. To handle the problem, CEM has not only installed services, but also provides online services. Customers can send problem over the phone or internet. According to annual report in 2018, the ASAI of CEM was nearly 100%. CEM established CEM Customer Liaison Committee in the year 2000. It has always played an important role between CEM and its customers at different levels. It further enhanced transparency and public awareness of CEM. It launched an annual survey from 1999 to assess the performance of CEM services from different perspectives. At last year's meeting, the report said customer satisfaction with CEM was the highest in a decade. The company also received positive reviews in terms of customer service, corporate image, and so on. Let's pass to my good mate to talk about the community improvement and development.
I am April.
Now I am going to talk about how CEM carries out its community involvement and development. CEM promises to be an integral part of the community as a whole. The company engages in the community and helps those in need by carrying out a variety of community services. Below are some of the services and events organized by CEM. Firstly is the CEM Community Program. The volunteer team helps senior citizens as well as people with special needs by providing free safety inspection and maintenance of household electrical installations. Senior citizens always have inappropriate practice when using electricity due to the lack of household safety awareness. Through the program, CEM helps senior citizens to inspect and maintain their power installations, as well as teaches and reminds them how to use electricity safely and appropriately. Secondly is the CEM Ambassadors team. The team executes the community program and participates in various charitable community activities, such as visiting hospitalized children and elderly centers. CEM Ambassadors team aims to deliver a message to the community, to concern and attach importance to people in need, thus promote community harmony and create a more welcoming community with love and care. CEM also shows full support in the development of local cultural and creative activities, as well as disadvantaged groups. For instance, in December 2019, CEM held a charity concert, inviting Macau local singers to participate. The music industry in Macau is still developing and immature. Local singers are lacking local support and opportunities. Through this charity concert, CEM hopes to provide more performance opportunities for local singers, as well as to link electricity to the public and power up their life with music. CEM would donate all the revenue of the concert to Fu Hong Society of Macau in order to support its social enterprise, so as to benefit more people in need, including those with intellectual disabilities and with mental illness in rehabilitation. Moreover, due to the severe outbreak of coronavirus, citizens and business sectors are facing difficulties in their daily lives and operation. As Macau residents are urged to stay at home and minimize going out, it is expected that their usage of electricity, together with their electricity fees, will greatly increase. Businesses are also losing customers and are even confronting with the crisis of closure. To minimize their economic pressure, Macau SAR government has launched an electricity scheme for residential customers and business establishments between March and May 2020. CEM has shown full support to the arrangements of the Macau SAR government. The company has produced different infographics in order to facilitate public understanding of the related arrangements. This shows that CEM has always put the community as its first priority, and the company does their best to coordinate with Macau SAR government and to maximize convenience for the Macau community. Electricity is a scarce resource on Earth. CEM has been encouraging citizens to be eco-friendly and energy-saving, and imparting energy-related knowledge through organizing a variety of activities through various channels. For instance, the Energy Fun Fair is organized to enhance the interest and knowledge of citizens, especially the young generation, about electricity and its efficient and safe usage, as well as to empower the youth to play a more active role in energy conservation and environmental protection. Electricity is a scarce resource on Earth. CEM has been encouraging citizens to be eco-friendly and energy-saving, and imparting energy-related knowledge through organizing a variety of activities through various channels. For instance, the Energy Fund Fair is organized to enhance the interest and knowledge of citizens, especially the young generation, about electricity and its efficient and safe usage, as well as to empower the youth to play a more active role in energy conservation and environmental protection. Last but not least, we would like to give a scale of 4 of CEM's performance in the field of community involvement and development. CEM has integrated itself into the community and has done great contribution to the Macau society. CEM establishes volunteer teams and organizes activities to assist the people in need, including the disadvantaged groups. Thus promote the idea that everyone should be treated fairly and enjoy the same benefits. CEM also does their best to follow and coordinate with Macau SAR government in carrying out new policies and maximizing convenience for the community. Moreover, CEM hosts different events to impart citizens with the knowledge of how to use electricity appropriately and wisely. Thus helps to develop a safe and energy-saving community. All in all, by holding different series of activities and events, CEM takes up their responsibility to develop and improve the community.
Hi, I'm Suki. I will talk about overall performance first. There is our revolution of overall performance about CEM. Upon analyzing the 7 areas of CEM, we get the following rating. CEM is grants positive for all the 7 areas regarding to ISO 26000, which includes organizational governance, human rights, labor practice, the environment, fair operating practice, consumer issue, community enforcement and development. Therefore, the overall performance of CEM is grade positive 4. This represents that CEM has integrated social responsibility in its business and has been doing a great job in fulfilling its corporate social responsibility. There is our recommendation about CEM. In organization governance part, as the accident of electrocuted dog, CEM should check the power equipment from time to time in order it prevent the similar accident happening again. Besides, CEM should maintain the company operating standards, also keep innovation and improvement to provide better service quality and make more contribution for the society. For the human rights part, CEM should continue to maintain level now, also focus on and help organizations or the people which need help and more closely to check the company equipment and the environment in order to provide a safe work environment for employees and reduce the risk of an accident. In the part of labor practice, some safety assessments similar can be held by company. Participants from different departments came together and contribute in the intense discussion, and fruitful suggestions were put forward to future enhance CEM safety culture. About environment, protecting the environment and nature to ensure future sustainable development is one of the company's important goals. CEM did a number of jobs for environment protection. However, it should pay more attention on repairing contaminated soil, taking the contaminated soil, renovate it in order to plant trees and provide a green environment. For the part of fair operating practice, CEM should disclose the company price information sheet immediately when it changes and also inform each consumer of each sales activity. About customer issues, it is good for CEM to continue to conduct annual customer satisfaction surveys and better to create consumer association and increase the rate to receive consumer complaints. For community involvement and development, CEM should offer talks and development groups of people include school, elderly center, residential building, hotel and response and business institution in order to let different people of all age and identities know more knowledge about safe usage and conservation practice of electricity. To conclude, CEM did very well in every direction and make a lot of contribution for the society. Although there are some mistakes sometimes, we believe that CEM can correct the mistakes immediately and keep information and environment to live in a better future with Macau residents. There is our reference. And our word description. Thank you for your watching.